back now with the newest Broadway Dream Team. Singer, songwriter Nick Jonas and Tony Award winner Adrienne Warren will be starring in the first Broadway production of the last 5 years. That's next spring, and they are here to tell us all about it. Welcome to GMA, you two. Yeah, give it up. And so we saw you two last night. You presented at the Tony Awards.
We did.
Yeah, how was that?
It was incredible. It's always a beautiful night to celebrate Broadway and all the work that everyone's done, so it was really special to be there.
And it was just announced that you two are going to be starring in the last 5 years. It's about the rise and fall of a relationship. So what drew you both to this play?
This is a show that I've loved for a very long time. I did Broadway shows here in the city as a kid. And I was in Beauty and the Beast as Chip the Teacup when I was 9. And all my adult castmates were obsessed with this cast album when it first was in its production off Broadway. And so my parents bought me the Virgin Megastore. We bought the album. I've just wore it out. And since then to now, I've dreamed about playing Jamie in the show. And when Adrienne came on board, it was just a dream come true. And obviously, you know, we're trying to bring something special and different to this show that is so beloved, but couldn't be more excited to be working with this incredible team. Jason Robert Brown, our composer, Whitney White, Tony nominee last night for Best Director, directing us in this. It's going to be really a crazy journey, but we're excited.
So excited.
What, did the same thing drew you to it?
Yeah, you know, I kind of always admired this show mainly for its music. Jason Robert Brown, I think, is one of the greatest songwriters of our time. And I'm so excited to sing this music and this score and to have the opportunity to bring Kathy to Broadway finally. It's about time.
And Nick, you talked about when you were 9 on Broadway. You've been on Broadway since you were 7. And you get your gun. What do you remember about that?
I just remember, you know, my mom was in a hair salon. I was with her, and I was like 6 years old singing, as I always was. And by chance, the woman next to her said, "Hey, my son is in Les Mis on Broadway, and you should take your son to see this manager." And it kind of started my journey on Broadway. And I will say that as a foundation, as a performer, it shaped who I became as a person. I think, you know, that work ethic and just the community that you feel that real presence of you know, a team mentality, which is kind of what I was able to, you know, bring into what I do with my brothers and other projects. And I'm so grateful to, you know, Broadway and theater as a whole, because it truly did shape who I became as a person.
And Adrienne, you got your start early as well. You were in Annie. You played Annie.
Yeah.
What was it like playing like such an iconic role at a young age?
Yeah. Well, it was a lot with that one. Okay.
you knew we had to have the old throwback too. You were afraid of this picture popping up, and we got you.
It was a really incredible opportunity. That was the first time I realized that I could actually go as far as I wanted to if I put the work in. And I was one of the first Black Annies in America, and so that was just a huge moment for me. It was a lesson I learned really early on. If I put the work in, I could go as far as I wanted.
Well, you both are a good example of that. You put in the work, good things happen to you. And you won a Tony for playing Tina Turner.
I did.
You performed here in studio at GMA, and I remember watching. It was the most energetic performance we ever had. I don't know how you were able to talk to us after you finished this performance. So much energy. Are you two going to bring this like rock star spirit to this show?
Yeah, I'm gonna wear the same dress. It's gonna be no, we're just gonna bring ourselves. You know what? I think I'm excited to come and actually just sing this as Adrienne. For so many years, I've done a show, Shuffle Along, where I had to use another voice. Tina, I had to find a voice that had Tina's essence. And so to just come and tell this story as Adrienne with my voice, that's what I'm excited about doing.
I mean, I can't wait to hear Adrienne sing this show. As far as the rock star energy, I think we try to bring that to everything we do.
Yeah. Is
the mentality. But you know, this show speaks for itself. It's long overdue to have a run on Broadway, and you know, as I mentioned before, something that feels sexy, tragic, and everything in between. It's a beautiful story that I hope grips people's hearts and you know, can be a celebration of this work. And you know, yes, the rock star energy will be there within both of us.
Always.
Well, I'm sure the crowd's going to love it. The last 5 years going to be lines outside the door.
Yes,
I can guarantee you that. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
I always love seeing you both. And now we're going to go to you, Ginger.